there, I'm Karen from Trilogiddles. Today I'm going to show you the DIY kit for Mom. That's right, Mother's Day is in 2 weeks and it's time to get organized and think about Mom. So today we're going to work on Mom. Some simple, really easy cookies today, and the colors we're using are just some light pastels. So we have some pink, some white, some purple, some blue, some green, and some fun heart-shaped sprinkles for decorating the cookies. So just move those out of the way, and I'm going to turn them around. So we have Mom. Today we're going to do some very simple wet on wet technique. We're going to do some dots, we'll do some stripes, and then we're going to do some roses. Mom's favorite flower, maybe? You never know. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to add some sprinkles, and it'll be great. So we're going to start off with M, the first one. So again, I'm using the tipless bags today, as always, and again, you can totally use tips if you'd like to. Just cutting that tip on that white. So I'm going to outline these cookies first, so we don't have to worry about anything flowing over the side of the cookie. So again, we're going to make sure that the seam is facing up. We're going to find a spot on the cookie. We're going to press down the tip, lift up, and come to where you want to stop. And you're just going to, every time that you want to change direction, you're going to touch the cookie. And then we're going to just keep going all the way around the cookie. And we have our first outlined cookie, that's M. So I'm going to move that one out of the way. We'll go over here to O. And I'm going to choose, again, this is where you can choose whatever color you want. I'm going to go with O with pink. And again, I'm going to follow the cookie, come around, touch back down. And I'm as close to the edge as I feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable getting this close, you can always come in on the cookie and touch down. And then we're going to move the O out of the way. And then the last one is, I'm going to use purple. This is a light purple. The colors I'm using today, all of them actually are Global Sugar Arts Allen Tetroltz icing gel colors. Unfortunately, they're going out of business, so this is your time to get them. They're all 25% off, so if you go to their website, you'll be able to get these colors. And this is my favorite purple because it really is a true purple, and when you add more color to it, it gets that really rich, deep purple. I like purple. So we're going to outline this one, same way we did with the white. I come in. The cookie cutters I'm using today are from the letter set from Sweet Sugar Belle, and you can buy that at many sites as well, Amazon, Flower Box Bakery, all sorts of different places that you can go. So they're great. They're a fun, lowercase alphabet cookie cutter, and they're great. And they're plastic, so they need to be, as do all cookie cutters, need to be hand washed. Okay, so now that we've got everything outlined, we're going to come back and do the most difficult, as it were, but really kind of simple. So we're going to fill this cookie out. And then you're going to choose which two colors you're going to use for your flowers. And I'm going to use the pink and the purple, and then of course the green for leaves. So I'm going to outline, or fill, sorry, but follow the outline of the cookie. And I don't want to over squeeze because I don't want too much icing, because you don't want it to flow over the sides of the cookie. So I'm going to take my boo-boo stick. Again, if you don't have a boo-boo stick, this is just a pointed end tool with a little shovel on the end, so if you make mistakes, You can take it off, but you can totally use a toothpick. That's not a problem. So we're gonna fill this out, move it around so all the little holes, any air bubbles. Another good way of doing this is to shake the cookie once you've moved it around to make sure it gets nice and flat. Now, if you're worried about picking it up, my favorite thing about doing it when you're just doing the base coat is that you can actually just stab the cookie and give it a little bit shake and then twist out and just do a little quick and you get it like that. Okay, so now you're gonna take one of your colors. And again, we wanna make sure that when you cut your bags, the holes are pretty small because you don't want too much icing coming out. So you're just gonna do little C's. And it doesn't really matter which way they go. I'm just gonna, or little U's if you were. Maybe we'll put one more down here. And then you take your alternate color, which is the purple, and you're gonna link them like chains. So I'm gonna just do that. Okay, so we have them like little C's. Let's see if I can pick this up without getting my fingers all goopy. There we go. So we got little C's, interlocking chain links, basically. Now you're gonna take your boo-boo stick and make sure you have a piece of paper towel close by because you need to clean your boo-boo stick every time you finish a rose. So you're gonna take it and put it into the center of the C's and you're gonna just twirl one way and then twirl the other. You're gonna clean your boo-boo stick and you're just gonna do one way and the other. And it's okay to get the white in there because that's what you want. You want some white. And keep going. Now, if you wanted to do just pink, you could totally just do pink. Okay, so now we've got little swirlies. I'll bring that up again, see if we can. Ooh. So you get little swirlies. Okay, and then the next thing you're gonna do is take your green and you're gonna put 2 dots close to one side of, just like that. Okay, so just little dots. You're gonna let those sink in. And then what you're gonna do, same thing as before, you're gonna take your boo-boo stick and you're gonna stick it right into the dot and pull away from it. And this is gonna create leaves. And this time you don't always have to clean your boo-boo each time. When you get a bunch of icing on the boo-boo stick, you might wanna. And so now I've made leaves on my M. So now we have nice little roses with leaves. And that's the hardest one of the ones we're going to do today. Next up is really simple. We're gonna fill our O, we're gonna fill it. Side. And again, you can choose any colors you want. You don't have to pick the same colors as me. There are only a certain number of colors in each kit, but you can mix and match as you want. So I'm just gonna stick within this colors that we have. And I'm going to do just some stripes. Nice stripes. And I'm going to use the green. Go back and fix that one. Okay. And then we've got some stripes. And you can just kind of leave it at that. And then this is where I would take my little sprinkles and you can add some sprinkles. Trying not to get them all sticky together. And kind of to one side. And then we've got a little O with some sprinkles. Put that over there. And the last one we're going to do is the purple M, and we're going to fill it out. Fill it out. And make sure our boo-boo stick is clean. Okay, so you can make these cookies ahead of time. They totally freeze really, really well. You can freeze them undecorated, or you can freeze them decorated. Once they're decorated and completely hard, after you've let them dry for about 24 hours, you can stick them into a Tupperware. And then when it's ready to eat them, you take them out about 6 to 12 hours ahead of time. Keep them in the sealed package, so keep them in the Tupperware, don't open them. And let them come up to room temperature on their own before you open them. If you open them up and there's a dark color in them, the humidity will actually cause the dark colors to bleed. So if you leave them airtight, then you'll get a beautiful cookie that you've made ahead of time, so you don't have to rush, that kind of thing. Or, you know, I like fresh cookies, so we're gonna go with fresh. So last up, I'm going to just do some dots. And you can have fun with the dots. You can do dots within dots. And you can do different size dots. And again, just have fun with it. Be creative. You'll have multiple moms in the set because you get 6 to 12 cookies, so there'll be 2 sets of mom or 4 sets of mom. So you can do them as many ways as you'd like. And then again, if you want, you can add some sprinkles. I'm just adding them to the top up here. Trying to make them look. They're little hearts, so. And you can make those dots into hearts if you'd like to. You just stick your boo-boo stick on the top side of your circle before in the other color, and you're just gonna pull down through the circle and you get a little heart. Let me see if I can bring it up there so you can see it. So you can see it right there. It's turned into a heart, and you can do that with all of them as well, or you can just leave it the way it is. So there you go. There's mom. Any way that you want. Aren't they adorable? Anyways, so there you go. Really simple, really easy, this particular set. Multiple colors, any way you want. And I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope they were helpful, And if you have any questions, send me an email, Karen@trilogyedibles.com. You'd like to see more of my work at www.trilogiesedibles.com. And I hope you have a great day. Stay home, stay safe.